Right now, you're alone with a quiet, persistent buzzing nearby. Maybe it's the faint hum of a bee hovering near a window pane. You don't swat. Not yet. There's something in that sound that makes your skin crawl, tightening your chest in a way you barely notice. Why do we fear being truly seen by others with the same sharp edge? Imagine carrying that weight every time someone catches your glance or hears your voice. After this, the next time you feel exposed, you might catch how that fear isn't just about others. It's about what you carry inside. The buzz you can't ignore. Picture yourself at a party. Not the music or the noise, but that one look you catch. It's just a look, but it feels heavy. Your chest tightens without warning. You try to push it away, but the buzzing starts, like a bee trapped by a window, flickering in your mind. You might have seen the news lately, stories about bees disappearing, their numbers dropping. It's strange how that distant worry sneaks into a moment like this. That moment cuts sharp, like a silent alarm. You can't tell if it's real or just your thoughts running wild. Still, your eyes scan the room, searching for the next sign. A shift in voice. It's not really about the look itself. It's about what it might mean. Your body jumps first, caught in a quiet panic. Then there's the taste in your mouth, suddenly dry and metallic, like biting on a penny you didn't mean to. The air feels thicker, heavier, almost like someone pressed their hand down on your chest. Why does something so small feel like trouble knocking? That question lingers, even when everything stays still. What if this is just the first step toward the fear you've been hiding? Seeing through the swarm. But you don't wait to see the insect before your body reacts. Your porch is quiet, except for that sudden buzzing near the screen door. You freeze. Heart quickens. The sound is sharp, urgent, not just a background noise anymore. Is it a bee? A harmless drone gathering nectar? Or a wasp, with its sleek body and quick temper, ready to sting? You hesitate, eyeing the shadows between the potted plants. The mind scrambles, lumping them together, mixing the calm with the threat. Your breath catches before you even glimpse the shape, a flash of yellow and black. Could be either. Your muscles coil, ready to jump back. That jumble of signals makes fear stick to you like honey on fingers. It's hard to separate what's real danger from what's just a warning you learned long ago. Your mind treats the buzz as a single enemy, even though the difference matters. Sometimes the sting you dread is barely there at all. But the fear, that lives on, muddled and thick. And so you stand, waiting, caught between what's in front of you and what your mind fills in next. The sting you dread, imagined or real. You sit on the edge of your bed, phone in hand, thumb hovering over a message you want to send. Someone new, someone who might see past the usual masks you wear. The room hums quietly. Outside, a breeze ruffles the curtains. You imagine their reply. That sharp sting of rejection, louder than any silence you've actually faced. It's like a bee buzzing close but never landing. The fear swells before any words escape your mouth. Your chest tightens, your fingers freeze. The risk feels too big. Though it's just a text, just a risk you've made smaller in your mind. So you hold back, building walls faster than the world can knock them down. The sting you dread, imagined or real, keeps you distant. Maybe it's safer this way. But what do you miss waiting behind that quiet fear? Fear shapes your social world. You're sitting in a coffee shop, The hum of chatter fills the room like a soft buzz. Your friend talks about the weather, the weekend plans, easy topics. The things you want to say. The job you hate. The loneliness that wakes you at 3 a.m. They stay stuck in your throat. You see it in their eyes when you try to change the subject again. It's simpler to talk about last night's game than what's tangled inside you. Then, a bee buzzes near the window. You freeze. You hold still, careful not to move too fast. The sting might never come, but the fear does. It holds you back. You never lean in. Not fully. Not enough to be seen. And the space between you grows. Even when your skin aches for closeness, that sting you dread, real or imagined, shapes everything. But the real question isn't that. It's what comes next. How do you live with both the solitary and the swarm inside you? That part I'm saving for last. The solitary and the swarm inside you. Now, picture this. It's late and your phone is off, the room dark, except for the soft glow of streetlights pressing through the blinds. Some nights, you sink into that quiet like it's a warm blanket. You want space to breathe, to fold inward without the weight of anyone else's gaze. The silence hums around you, like the faint buzz of a lone bee hovering near a window pane. Not quite part of the world outside, but restless in the stillness. That's the side of you that craves privacy, protection from being pinned down or picked apart. But then there are those days when you're drawn out, stepping into the swell of voices at a bar or a crowded kitchen. You lean in close, laughing louder than usual, chasing the feeling of belonging like it's a sweet taste on your tongue. You're part of a swarm then, moving with others who buzz all around you, each of you connected in a rush of shared moments. That's the side of you aching for connection, for the safety found in numbers. You carry both inside you, the solitary and the swarm, and they pull different ways, carving the edges of how you show up. Sometimes you hide behind quiet, sometimes you throw yourself in the crowd. The balance shifts, like the light through the blinds, never quite steady. What if there was a way to tend to both? To be the keeper of those parts, not just a prisoner to the tug? What would it look like? To hold that space inside without losing yourself in either the silence or the noise. The question lingers, just past the buzz. Seeing yourself as the beekeeper of your connections. Have you ever wondered how much control you really have over the people close to you? Picture this. Your relationship's like a beehive tucked behind an old wooden fence on a quiet street. You're the beekeeper, not the queen or the worker, but the one who decides when to lift the lid and when to let the bees settle. You know the hum can startle you, that sudden buzz near your ear, making your skin crawl. So you pause, wait for the right moment to open the hive. One false move, and you risk the sting. But leave it closed too long, and the hive gets restless, crowded, hungry for air. You learn the rhythms, when to reach in gently, and when to back away slow. The soft scrape of your glove against the wood, the faint scent of honey and wax, the quiet buzz that never fully fades. The hive teaches patience. You don't rush, you don't force. You watch how trust grows in slow circles, like bees returning to their flowers. The sting isn't the end. It's a warning, a boundary. You learn which bees are careful and which ones will chase you down the yard. This quiet tending shapes the bonds that don't break when fear shows up. Still, there's a question that lingers. How much of the hive do you ever really see? And how much stays hidden, humming just beneath the surface? Right now, you're alone with a quiet, persistent buzzing nearby. That hum, like the one you try to ignore when it's just under the surface, feels like a secret threat. It presses against the skin, makes you pull back, retreat. Because being truly seen means exposing the parts you'd rather keep hidden. The awkward, the uncertain, the whole mess that won't fit the neat stories people tell. But you don't have to silence the buzzing inside to be seen. Sometimes, being seen means holding your own hum and letting it echo gently in the quiet night. Maybe the real courage isn't muting the sound, but sharing it. If you want, try that tonight.